Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique. Hey everybody, yes. All right, look. For everybody, oh, why did you cut? Because I felt like it, Jesus. Because I felt like it. I didn't like the length. I didn't like dark. I don't like dark hair. So if it's not, I don't feel like it being long. So I decided to go back to my real short cut. I actually just got my hair cut. I haven't even like done anything to it. But my mom just cut it. So I, put some stuff, put my omiyage in it to make sure it didn't get dry because it's cold outside. But we ain't got no time for that. I just wanted to let y'all know what it was hitting for because I know somebody was going to ask me. Now let's get to Love and Hip Hop New York. I know I'm late. But I told y'all I wasn't gonna be doing no videos on Mardi Gras, and I was tired on Monday night, bitch. I'm tired Wednesday night. So Black Ink Crew probably ain't gonna come. I mean, if I feel like it, I might do it tonight. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna end up doing it tomorrow. I don't know why, but I'm still wore the hell out. We drunk a lot. We had a good time. A bitch is tired. Okay, sleepy. Eyes barely staying open. But you know what? Let's get into it. So New York started off where the last one left off, which was with Joseph screaming and howling at Safari. I will put his head in the sand. Nigga, look, okay, you ain't gonna do shit. Just like you said in your confessional, you ain't gonna do shit. The only reason you yapping off at the gums with all of that aggression and disrespect is because you know Safari ain't gonna do nothing to you. And Sin, your young ignorant ass being all excited about him acting that way towards him, and then Juju and everybody else and Mano and all y'all joining in on the ganging up of Safari, all because he didn't feel like telling y'all that he was with Erica Mena. Don't get me wrong. I understand that as a friend, if you ask somebody, hey, are you fucking with this girl? And they tell you, no, I ain't fucking with her, she all over me. It seemed like some bullshit. But at the same time, coming from Safari's perspective, well, if he had said he was messing with Erica, everybody would have had something negative to say. So he probably didn't want to hear it. It's a new relationship. He didn't want nobody souring how he felt about her. So he wanted it to all just be between the two of them. So I don't understand why nobody else could understand that. I don't feel like, in all actuality, in real fucking life, Joe, Juju, Sin, Kimbella, nobody was owed a fucking explanation about what Safari decided to do in his room on his time, okay? Now, y'all done went in on the man and made him feel like shit and all of that. Juju talking about, why would you bring somebody on the trip who you know has beef with everyone? Like, bitch, beef with who? Who does she have beef with still? Like, who does she have beef with still? And why does it even matter if she didn't even come into contact with y'all? All y'all need to grow the fuck up. And I almost feel like Juju looks for any excuse to jump bad with Safari because she mad because he wasn't running behind her ass no more. Girl. Please, everybody, leave Safari alone. But Safari, let me tell you something. The next time a grown-ass man tries to chastise you and tell you about your arrested development after they just now at damn near 37, 38 years old figuring out how to be a real father and real man to their fucking family, okay? First of all, Joseph, all right, it took you a mighty long time to get where you at, and you still ain't all the way right, because anybody that was a real grown-ass man would not have attacked him and talked to him in that way. You was disrespectful as fuck regardless to how you felt about him keeping it 100 with y'all, okay? It was his business to tell. If he didn't want to tell it, you feeling entitled to it is some bullshit, and it's some arrested development shit as far as I'm motherfucking concerned, okay? Because after that, I didn't give a fuck about that sweet proposal that Joe did to Sin. I didn't give a fuck about that after they acted that way with Safari. But Safari, next time you stand up for yourself, you get up and you walk the fuck away. You don't sit there and let them talk to you like that without really defending yourself. Yeah, you may have held your ground and said that you didn't have to defend yourself. You didn't have to tell anybody anything. But to sit there and then listen to them talk about all the things that's going through in their life, what they grateful for, what they not. Fuck all that. Okay? Fuck all that. I'd have got up and walked the fuck away. I'd have been like, oh, it's like that. Fuck all y'all. Peace out. And that would have been the end of it. But I understand you trying to get your check. And every time you're a part of a group situation, you getting your check. You getting your check. So I understand. I just don't like the way they treated him. And I don't like the way, he just let them treat him that way. So when they get into, the things that they want to burn, the things they want to get rid of about themselves, Mano shows us he continues to grow the fuck up as a man and says that he He needs to learn how to handle things better. He needs to learn how to, you know, be a man about the situation, not take everything so personal, not get so upset about things all the time. Juju says that she needs to, you know, burn her experience with Cameron, okay? Because y'all know he said she wasn't fun no more. After 10 years of being with her, no ring, no baby, now she ain't fun no more, nigga. Okay, I feel like Juju is still dealing with the remnants of that, but I also can understand why he feel like she ain't fun no more. Bitch, something about you is bitter. Something about you is bitter, and I need for you to deal with that because you're too beautiful and you too much of a successful woman for you to have, you know, so many things going for her. She beautiful, she fine, she educated, bilingual, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful chocolatey skin and all of that, looking like a little cute brat doll. All right, like Juju has so much going for herself, but that funky fucking attitude that she's assumed, you know, or that she's taken on this past 2 seasons, she needs to get it together. She need to get it together. And I'm wondering if that's what Cameron was talking about. But either way, Cameron, if that is the person she is now, you helped her get that way. Okay? Maggie is burning her growing up too early and, you know, kind of using the things that have happened to her in the past as a way to validate her actions now that may not be so grown up. Yandy burns the discord and confusion and all of the shit that was going on between her and Kim Bella. You know, she starts to cry about Kim and Kim taking things too far, and then Yandy admits that she stayed out of Jewel's and Kim's relationship issues because she was tired of being in the middle, and then that way kind of left Kim Bella to fend for herself when she was going through something. But I also feel like as a grown-ass woman, sometimes everybody ain't gonna be there to be there for you, bitch. Okay, sometimes you're gonna have to deal with shit on your own. That's a part of being a grown woman. You ain't gonna always have your friends there to come and save the day for you. Sometimes you're gonna have to stand on your own 2 feet as a grown-ass woman and deal with your own issues and work through your shit by yourself, okay? You need to take a page out of Juju book, because that bitch, she deal with her shit to the point where she don't tell nobody what's going on with her, okay? Which I feel like is almost to a fault. Y'all need a little bit of each other. Juju need to learn how to depend on people a little bit more and open up a little bit more, and you need to learn how to keep shit to yourself and worry about your fucking self and your own growth and stop worrying about why this one ain't called you and all of that. But obviously they have that in common. Anyway, y'all, because y'all remember last season that was a big deal that Juju didn't tell anybody about her breaking up with Cameron, and then when the shit was going down with Kim Bella, it seemed like all Kim Bella wanted was for people to be around her feeling sorry for her. But anyway, Kim says that she was waiting for Yandy to take responsibility for the things that she did. I feel like Yandy said the same thing this time. The same shit she said last time, she said this time, as far as I'm concerned. Yandy already said that she had backed away because she didn't want to get caught in the middle. She already said that. I don't know why Kim needed her to reiterate that with tears in order for her to feel like it was sincere. But she says that because of everything that happened, she was resenting her. She did say some things that maybe she shouldn't have said, and they need to let the shit go. So they, you know, hug it out. They back cool for the moment so that she can be in the wedding and all of that. Y'all, I'm getting my lashes done this week. Don't worry. Okay, look, bitch gonna get back on that cute shit and all of that. Now that I didn't cut my hair, now I feel cute again. Because I ain't feel cute last time, but I feel cute this time, bitch. Okay, like, nigga love they little short hair, your thing. Nigga love the fact that they can just like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm feeling myself right now. Sin burns, you know, her fear. The fear of doing the things she wants to do, including her music career, and she burns the chocolate glazed donuts that her ass can't stop eating since she had the baby. Joe burns shame for how he acted with Sin and how he handled her. And I feel like the fact that you have so much self-awareness with your woman, you need to have that same self-awareness with the way you talk to Safari and blew up on him. Because sometimes it's not about the fact that, oh, y'all in a relationship and you should have handled her better as a woman. Sometimes you need to handle people, period, better, because you fucked up and they don't deserve all of that as far as I'm concerned. Joe also wrote that fear has been, he's been operating from a place of fear of losing Sin, and you know, from now on he will learn to treat her like the sensitive flower that she is. And I'm like, you feel like that because she a young woman and your ass is old. That's why you feel like that. All you old niggas want to control the young women y'all with because y'all love them and they beautiful and they young and they have all that spice to them. But at the end of the day, you feel like they're gonna leave your old boring ass one day. But trust and believe, ain't nobody going nowhere. They got a whole baby for you. They trying to live with you and be with you. You need to stop worrying about her leaving you and worry about being with her. Because when you start holding people so close because you scared that they gonna run away from your ass, they end up running away from your ass, okay? So Safari decides that he's not going to engage in all of this emotional shit since y'all just tried to play him like a fucking soybean burger or some shit like that. So he put Team Jordans on his paper. That's what he burning since they was trying to play him about wearing Team Jordan tennis shoes instead of regular Jordans. I'm like, that just shows how immature like Joe is right now. Like, why the fuck, like, you was joking and shit, but why the fuck would you even, like, who the fuck cares like about some shoes? Y'all on the motherfucking trip, y'all about to go, you know, I'm about to say skydiving, but y'all about to go ziplining and shit. Like, who cares about what shoes this nigga got on? You just was looking for a reason to rib him. Y'all always look for a reason to fuck over Safari because he's an easy target and he ain't gonna shank you like Mano. Juju says that, oh, she has her little ladies event, well, you know, her event at the club that she was going down there for in the first place. Everybody came, all the ladies showed up, and Safari was back there, you know, looking mad, you know, boot up or shut up and shit. And she was like, he could have just stayed at his room. And I'm like, Juju, if he wanted to come out and look sour in the corner, he ain't bothering you, bitch. Leave him the fuck alone. Yes, he could have stayed in the hotel with Erica, but that nigga wanted that check. Leave him the fuck alone. Okay, y'all have done enough picking on Safari for this episode. We all know Safari can be a lame. Safari can be a big ass kid. He could be a problem sometimes, but at the end of the day, Safari is not a bad person, and people fuck over him because they think they can. And I noticed that, and I don't like that. It has a bullying effect to it. Nobody needed Joe input or nobody else's fucking input, especially after the way Joe went in on him, and all y'all just sat there like that shit was cool and that shit was okay when it wasn't. But you know what? We're gonna move on, okay? So y'all, Juelz is going to court, and I don't know why he was wearing the suit he was wearing for when he was getting married, but I guess, my nigga, if that's what you felt like you needed to do. Him and Kim back in the same household, you know, after I've been corrected a million times. Child, okay, they living together for the moments, but he has to go to court. He goes in court, they praying for leniency. When he comes out, they say that he got 27 months. We already know that he got, you know, 2+ years. We've discussed this previously. He's trying to be thankful that it's not the 5 years that he could have possibly have gotten. But there's still an error, you know, a little area in there somewhere where I feel like he don't want to fully take responsibility for the fact that his drug use got him into the place that he's in right now. But Juelz tells Kim how much he loves her, how much he appreciates her. And I'm like, nigga, the only reason I feel like you even saying all of this shit right now is because you know you want her to hold you down while you go to jail. And the gravity of that situation has been placed upon your shoulders in this moment. I'm not saying that he doesn't love her. It's obvious that he loves her. They've been together for a very long time. But when niggas, you know, smother it on like that, it makes me feel like they smothering it on like that because they realize that without you, their ass would literally be in jail with nothing. But their mama, okay, and maybe they siblings, but you know, ain't nobody gonna hold you down when you in jail like a woman who love your stinking ass, okay? So moving on, y'all. So Joe does his live podcast for Christmas, and Cindy's in the audience, and they joking with him about the fact that he's like the only person that don't want to have sex with Cindy, old thick sexy ass. And you know, Sin says that, you know, it was a bump in the road on the trip, but they good now, and she got all of the penis that she needed when they were on the trip, and everything is good now, you know, again between the two of them, betwixt the two of them. Okay. And that's when we see Joe do this whole little extravagant proposal, go put on a suit, come back on stage, you know, Cynthia, you know, whatever the fuck her last name is. You know, you asked me if this the best relationship I've ever had. But is this the best relationship that you've ever had? I love you. Will you spend the rest of your life with me? Like, you know, the whole thing he got on one knee was very cute. But like I told y'all, the way they did Safari at the beginning of the episode made me feel like, bitch, I don't care. Good luck. Because everybody else think it's on y'all only gonna be together for probably a real good 3-5 years and it's gonna be over again. I still ain't seen nobody tell us a wedding date. Is it gonna be a VH1 special, bitch? Or y'all gonna be engaged for 10 years? Let us know, okay? Inquiring minds wanna know. Okay? But of course she says yes. He puts a beautiful ring on her finger, and now Joe and Sin are engaged. Great. Joe and Rich. So Joe and Rich go to talk to Mano. And of course we gotta talk about how Safari proposed to Erica Mena, and it was all over the internets and shit. And Rich feels like, you know, I asked this nigga if he was fucking with her, and he told me he wasn't fucking with her. And you know, Joe is like, that's very interesting, because he feels the exact same way that Safari lied about his relationship with Erica, and I understand that, y'all. But when he explained how he didn't want the negativity, or he didn't want to hear what they had to say about her, you know, he didn't want to hear about that shit. I understand why he wanted to keep it under wraps. I also feel like y'all was all cackling like a bunch of fucking hens. Y'all some grown ass men talking about what another man doing with his personal life, as if y'all give a fuck about Erica Mena. Rich, it's been 5 years. You need to show us that you give a fuck about Mariah Linda, where you stay fucking her. Okay, worry about Mariah Lynn, worry about your daughter, worry about your baby mama, worry about somebody else. But like I said, Safari don't owe you niggas no explanation, no apology, nothing about him and Erica Mena. Like, let it the fuck go. Mano don't seem to understand why they so bothered about it. He said, you know, Safari is just Safari. He ain't never really portrayed himself to be a real one, so he don't know why they expect that of him. But Mano is doing a showing of his documentary that he's been working on about the bottle girls and the club scene in New York and everything. And he's invited Safari, and they was like, you really inviting him? It's like, nigga, so now y'all don't want him to be a part of none of the activities because he didn't want to tell y'all about his. Y'all better get the fuck out of here with that shit. Go some fucking well with that shit, okay? Jewels and Kim have their wedding. Everybody done worked out their issues so we can have, you know, this wedding with all of the family and the kids, and Jewels looking like a penguin, and Kimbella looking stuffed in that dress with her titties up to her neck. It was beautiful, okay? I'm happy for them too. They got married. Now this nigga can get his vagina ever so often when she come to prison to visit him, okay? Commissary and all of that. Kim and LaRon. LaRon? Like, I was like, that nigga named LaRon? Okay. Okay. I'm happy for you and Kim, LaRon, okay? Y'all have a good life when you get out of jail. Okay, so Mano has the viewing for his documentary. And Sin is there to show off her solitaire. It's a solitaire. I love me a good solitaire. I don't like rings with a whole bunch of diamonds all around it and all of that shit, all that gaudy shit. Give me a real nice solitaire, bitch, and we good. Now, the wedding band can have diamonds in the wedding band, but I don't need, you know, the diamond and then have all of the little diamonds around it and all of that. I don't need all that. Okay, that's just my opinion. You like what you like, I like what I like. Okay, so I understood how Sin was excited about her solitaire. So everyone is happy for Jewels and Kim. And then Yandy asked, did y'all see Safari? He proposed to Erica Mena online. And, you know, they don't want to seem like they hating, of course. So they was like, oh, you know, good for them. Congratulations to them. And da-da-da-da. And I just kind of feel like everybody's still hating in their spirit. Still hating in their spirit. Safari walks into the club. He's sitting down. Yandy goes over to him and asks him about the proposal. He says, like I said, he didn't want to hear the judgments, okay? And he's moving to Atlanta to work on his acting career and his music and be with Erica and try to be a good husband and live his life. He need a fresh start, a new start, and it's time to move to another franchise because the nigga is trying to make this bread by moving all over the Love and Hip Hop franchises, okay? So, Yandy says, you know, they fell in love after 2 weeks. And I'm just kind of like, you shading him with that 2 weeks because I feel like maybe they got together and were in that relationship for 2 weeks. But I also feel like Safari has been running after Erica for a long time. Ever since they was on that show together, he was very much trying to get with her, and she was playing him dust, but it took her to be with a nigga who was trying to beat her. And you know, sometimes women have to be with niggas who ain't shit to realize how nice it is to be with somebody that wants to pull out chairs and open doors and treat you like a queen. You know, you in a mindset of, oh, that nigga lame and all of that, but that's ignorant and immature as fuck. Once you've been dogged out enough, you realize that it's nice to not have to fight with a nigga every time y'all around each other. It's nice not to have to go through his fucking phone. It's nice to be able to trust him. It's nice for him not to be playing on your emotions and making you feel insecure about yourself because he don't know how to appreciate the person that you are. At some point, I will hope all women come to the realization that a good man is hard to find, and you shouldn't be sitting up there dogging niggas out, calling them lame and all of that because they don't fit the criteria of toxic masculinity that you hoes is used to. Okay? I'm here for them. I don't know if it's gonna last, but I'm here for them. I see they didn't got a YouTube page and all of that. I hope they keep in mind that the more you let people in your business, the more you let people into your relationship, the less likely it's gonna be the last. But I'm holding on for Safari and Erica because I think that both of them have something in them that the other person needed. Safari needs a strong woman, but Erica needs somebody that's gonna help her soften the fuck up. She don't need to be with nobody that's gonna be forcing her to scream and holler and have that vein popping out in her forehead like all the rest of them niggas have done, okay? But Rich shows up. So Yandy walks off, and then Rich is like, you know, how many times, Safari, did I ask you if you was fucking with Erica? And he was kind of ignoring him. He on his phone. He was like, you ain't never asked me that. He was like, yes, I did. And at this point, Safari didn't had enough of this shit. He was like, man, look, fuck y'all niggas. Got up, put his fur on, and did his slow-mo walk with sunglasses in the nighttime on to the next season of Atlanta. I hope I see you motherfuckers there, okay? Mano is happy to do what he loves, okay, because it's the wrap up. It's the wrap up. Mano happy to do what he loves, meaning he's happy to rap and find new ways to, you know, be artistic and live his life. Maggie isn't letting anything hold her back. She gonna do her music. Alexis can't be stopped because the sky is the limit. Yeah, baby, all that. Sydney is still trying to do music so she can get that dick flipped inside out. Good luck. Rich is taking care of Ashley and making sure that she do whatever it is she need to do, so you know she ain't gotta be stressed out about her mom. They're gonna do whatever they gotta do to make sure that Miracle don't spend the rest of her life in jail for shooting this nigga. I'm exaggerating, you know what I mean. Jewels is going through the fire with Kim. She got a ring and that's all that matters, so she'll go through the fire and get burnt the fuck up as long as that nigga put a ring on her finger, okay? Yandy got a new kid and she back cool with Kim. Good for her for the moment. Sin stopped stressing and now, you know, she's marrying her baby daddy and the love of her life and all of that shit. Joe cherishes the family they've created, and Remy and Pep bring their golden girl, Reminisce Mackenzie, into the world. That's Love and Hip Hop New York, bitch. Okay, look, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Be back for Miami.